The big breaking story we're tracking at this hour, the Indian embassy in Kyiv has shut down. The ambassador and staff have been moved out. Vishnu Shom, tracking the details of this story, joins us with the very latest. Vishnu?
Well, this is the very big story, developing news, which is now taking place, that the Indian embassy in Kyiv has shut down about 3 to 4 hours back. The mission itself, composed of a small team of officers and others, are now on the road from Kyiv and are headed to Lviv, which is in western Ukraine, which is where they're likely to set up the new mission. The point being mentioned is that they've evacuated the mission or shut it down temporarily only after trying to ensure that every last Indian national who was still in the Ukrainian capital did get an opportunity to exit. Now, does that necessarily mean that every Indian has exited? No. But they believe that they have tried their best, and in order to ensure that the mission itself is safe, that the personnel of the mission itself are safe, they had to take the decision, as among the last missions remaining in Kyiv, to get out of the Ukrainian capital. This reflects the situation on the ground, reflects the possibility of a Russian siege of the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, and very much a protracted and bloody battle, as has been widely anticipated. In speaking to my sources, the message is absolutely clear. There is absolutely no effort at betraying Indian nationals or Indian students, for example, who are stranded in various parts of Ukraine. The Indian mission will continue to try their best, but the situation is dynamic, it is dangerous, and there are limitations. The limitation doesn't mean that an effort will not be made, but if there are complaints and if there are worries, and many of these are legitimate, because let's face it, many of the students are extremely worried. We've lost a student in Ukraine today. Our parents are petrified of what the situation is. Transportation to the west of the country, to other areas, is extremely difficult. The government of India, the mission itself is acutely aware of all of this. But their message is this, that these are the concerns and worries that they're fully aware of. And they are trying to work with the problems that they have to ensure that as many people as possible do get out safely, if not every last remaining Indian national.
All right. Well, every possible attempt is being made to protect Indian lives in Ukraine. This is what sources at the moment are telling us. A space for a relocated embassy has also been identified, but the Indian embassy is shutting down. This is, of course, after the Indian government has also said that they believe there are no longer any Indians in Kyiv. Thanks very much, Vishnu, for joining us with the latest updates. We'll, of course, keep coming back to you for more on this big story.